Hey you guys, the Formal Ficus here with the first review of the Elite Miner from Halo Reach Series 1. I did the first review of George also, in case you didn't know. Yeah, whatever. So, he comes with the Needler and the Plasma Grenade, and he has no removable armor except for the helmet. And, well, it basically sums up the Elite. I mean, he is really, really nice, but he's kind of plain. Like, there's not really anything new and fantastic to him, except for a few things. Actually, there are a few things. As with the Spartan ones, he's got the little peg holes now, the Sergeant Forge pegs, I guess, so you can put the little plasma grenade. That hopefully won't roll away for you when I can find the. Okay, yeah, you can put the little plasma grenade, ta-da, in there without having to worry about finding a peg. Yeah, so he has knees articulation, but it's kind of limited. There's a lot of limitations on this guy, but they'll fix it for Series 1, so it goes back about that far, which is pretty far, but it hits the leg, so same with the other one. Really, really, really nice feet joints. They're on a ball joint, I think. They can turn 360, but I don't really like turning them a lot, because that loosens it up, and that's no fun. He's got this same finger articulation, except I'm almost positive that the other Elite ones are better, like the ones from Halo 3. I just don't know why, but they seem to go out further. They'll fix that eventually, and their hands look really tiny for some weird reason. But, yeah. And then they have this new wrist articulation, so they can go in, go really far out, well, pretty far out, and then really far in. It was really nice. That's cool that they added that. And then for elbow, it can go decently far out, but it's once again limited by like this little pointy, I don't want to say it's armor, I guess skin or something like that. Limited by that because it hits the forearm. So wah, I can only go at that far. But Series 1, they'll fix it. And then his arm can't really go up at all because it's limited by the armor. I mean, it can go like this. And that's it. So, same with the other arm, and the Needler, for me, was a pain to get into his hand. Some people said it was really easy that I talked to. For me, it was just, ugh. And at first I was bending the fingers, like one of the fingers all got all bent, and that pissed me off, so it took me another like half an hour or so just to get it right the way I wanted without hurting the figure, I guess. But then this leads me, oh yeah, and waist articulation, whoopee. So, this leads me to the awesome part, where his helmet is removable. It's a really nice helmet. No longer peg holes, so you can get rid of that. And then his head here is really, really cool. Come on, light. Work with me, light. No? Okay. Well, it's really, really nice head. The eyes, however, kind of annoy me because they're like all white. They do look menacing, and I think that's what they were supposed to be going for in Reach, but they just, I don't know, the all silvery white thing kind of is just not right for an Elite. But his jaw mandibles have teeth on them as well, really, really detailed. And then I'm pretty sure his teeth aren't like our teeth, because it looks like they're just like regular, non-sharpy teeth, I guess. They have more sharkish kind of teeth, and that's a little bit annoying too, but not that big a deal. And then his head is kind of even, so you can do this. I know, I have too much free time, but I figured this out. Looks really funny. Work. Yeah. He's a Scout Elite. Boogly boogly. Yeah, pretty cool, huh? What's it called? The mandibles even have armor, which is really nice. So there's not really much bad about this guy except for limited articulation, I guess. He has a really, really nice paint job. I can't really say anything bad about the paint job. And I know he's an Elite Miner, but it doesn't really look battle damaged, and I would have liked to see that. So here's the peg hole on his back. Peg hole on his sides. And they're on both sides, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there's another one here. I really only use the right side one. But, yeah, so there's really nothing bad about this guy. He might be actually my favorite, because I love George and all, but this Elite, just for some reason... Oh, size comparison. Wait one sec, I gotta show you size. Oh, okay, good, sorry. I forgot him in the other room. Alright, well, here he is. Compared to the Flight Arbiter, and yes, his head is almost off the screen. That is how big he is. He's definitely bigger than the Halo Series 8 Arbiter. He could be like his little brother or something, you know? These guys were really small. They were Spartan size. And then with the Spartan, with the lime green Halo Reach Spartan, he's still about 2 heads taller. So, they made the elites in scale. So now they're about the size of Reach, which is what they should have been, but whatever. So yeah, he's a great figure, guys. If you can find this 4-pack, once again, I would totally recommend picking him up. Hopefully, later on in the series, they'll make the elites better in articulation-wise, and give them a weapon that isn't a pain to get in their hand. But, oh, and the Needler is really nice. Halo 3 Needlers were without that. But now they have that, so it makes it a Halo Reach Needler. Unfortunately, the box makes the needles all bendy. I guess you could fix that if you ran it through hot water, but they're really, really delicate, and I would not recommend it. But there's a really nice paint job on the Needler, either way. So yeah, you guys, this is the Formal Ficus. Comment and subscribe, and I am shining off.